While we've been working in the fields all day, the pigs have made one hell of a mess. Then we better clean it up, and then we've got some canola to sell. Hello and welcome along, and welcome back to Charwell. We have some work to do with our animals today. So yeah, we need to clean up both the chickens and the pigs. Both are in need of some various TLC actually. Our chickens need cleaning and a full set of food. Our pigs similarly need cleaning and a full set of everything. So we're going to sort that out first. Once we've done that, we have a load of canola to sell. It is the best price at the moment for canola. So we want to get the stuff we've got left. I think it's canola we've got. We want to get that back into the sell point. So we're going to go and have a look at that and get that selling. If we have a quick look in here. Oh no, actually in here. For the sale. So canola, yeah, is at its best price today, so we want to sell that. Nothing else we have or that have done this year is at a good price. So it's basically just the canola we're selling today. Should bring in a nice amount of money for us. Finishing off our autumn setup here. And then next couple of episodes we're going to be skipping through over the winter. We've got a couple of bits to do. We've got some more selling, and we're going to have to do some more animal work over the next couple of episodes. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a repeat for a little while, but we'll all be good. We caught the gate when we went and did our valve there, but that's all good. So yeah, as I said, the pigs have made quite a mess here. So we are going to get it cleaned up. It'll be interesting to see how much money we make from the canola. Can we repay what we spent on our new subsoiler last time? Will be a good question. And if we can, how much more will we make beyond that? I mean, the price for the canola is really good at the moment. Really good, and we have at least 2 trailer fulls to sell. So let's get this out of here, and we'll go and get. So we want 2 buckets. It's either 2 buckets or 4 buckets full of the corn. It's actually quite useful. This this stuff we've got in here. We're able to. We've been able to feed our pigs for a long while on what we've got in this shed. And I think we're going to be able to do it for a while longer yet. I mean, that is last year's crop. So that will hold for a good long while yet. So we'll see how full this makes our pigs. So this takes our pigs up to about a third. Okay, so we're expecting 2 more buckets full for this. Feed the pigs, and then 1 more, and then about 1.5 each of our other 2 to feed them, and then we've got the chickens to do as well. That is good. And we did kind of abruptly end last time with the plans to sell the canola, so we are going to get that done today. How much we can make from the canola will be interesting. I'm really hoping for a good amount. We're so close to getting out of this debt. I think we might even get out of it this year if we're lucky. We've only got about I think it's about 140 left. Was it something like that? Maybe up to 200 at the moment. Yeah, 185. So £185,000 worth of debt to clear. I think we have the crops to clear it this year, especially if we sell at the right time. So this should be our final bucket of this. Yeah, if we sell at the right time, that's a doorway. then we should be able to clear a huge chunk of this. So we'll have a look here. I think we're going to have some pigs to sell over the next few episodes as well. There we go. And it's been a successful pair of years on this farm. It really has. To be in the position we are, we're looking at ending... We'd be looking at ending year 3. Let's have a look at our pigs. So, that is plenty of corn. We want this, the canola, I think this is. Is this canola? Yeah, canola. And we want the wheat to finish us off. We might get a little bit lower on wheat because we're using wheat for both our pigs and our chickens. And our chickens are producing a nice amount of eggs. I think we could produce more, so we might up our number of chickens and maybe add another rooster, just so that we're continuing to breed chickens. I'm not actually looking to sell any of the chickens I breed at the moment, because... Well, simply because they're not worth much more than anything. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we could probably do with some more canola. It won't take a full bucket full, but it could do with some. So in, collect, and out. And we can put the rest back. And I'm really looking at what I can maybe use this shed as. Now that we're lower on crops and things that are in there, and I'm not looking to refill it. I mean, it might be quite a good shed to put root crops, maybe. Let's say that a little faster. That, yeah. And back we go. One last load of... Well, one load of wheat, probably a load and a half of wheat maybe, to get this done. Looking very nice. Well, this is... I do like this farm. I really like this farm. It has run well for us, and not buying big, expensive stuff we didn't need has actually worked out really, really well for us. It's one of those things that's just kind of allowed us to build a decent farm and got us off the ground and just really made that difference to how we've been able to play this. I am hoping we're going to be able to buy a combine soon, though. It would be good. It would be good actually if we know how much, we'll keep an eye on how much money we go through this year with. And then we can go into the harvest next year and go, right, I'm going to borrow the money going into the harvest. We'll buy a combine for this year. And then go from there. Because we might make enough money to buy the ones that we've rented. But I'd like to get something a little more modern on here. And a little more in keeping with what we've got. So that would be a probably getting a class combine of some description. The Tucano would be really nice, but I think the price is probably a little bit out of our price range, but we will have a look, because yeah, we do have plenty of we think we'll have plenty of money here. Right, let's pick that back up. No, I don't want to drop it out, I want to pick it up. There we go, because we're going to get the rest of this to our chickens. Keep them nicely fed up. Because we want them to keep producing eggs. And while that is tipping out of there, we're going to go and close this gate for now. Because we are going to come and bring a couple of... Well, we're going to bring the bale shredder around in a minute. So pigs are all good, they just need straw. Chickens need some more wheat. So around for that. And yeah, we'll go and get a couple of straw bales as we normally do. And get the pigs given some bedding as well. And then it really is all about how much can we make from the canola. I'm looking towards what we've got to do next. Now we know field 41 needs to be cultivated before we can seed it. So we might get hold of something and go and do that. Maybe we've got enough horsepower to get a nice big cultivator. But no. We're not going to the pigs. We've been going to the pigs so much that I forgot. We don't want the pigs, we want the chickens. And this little JCB has just done us really, really well on here. I'm amazed we've only got 7 hours on it, considering how much we've used it around the yard here. But yeah, only 7 hours on this. There we go. And that has done that job very nicely. We now need to go and set up so that we can do some straw for our pigs. So drop this down here. Drop it off. Switch across. Grab this. And take. Now we've actually got this the wrong way round for how we want to use it. So we're going to have to go into the pig pen and spin around. So over here. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, so as I said, in here. Spin around in our unloading area. Drop it down. And then drop that off so that we get our bale spike. Now the other thing we're going to be selling in the next couple of episodes, I think, is the wood chips. So the wood chips from last year. We've got, day three of winter is going to be a very, very busy day for us on the farm. We are going to end up with selling a lot of wood chip bales. And then I've got to make a decision. Actually, I want to ask you guys on a decision on the poplars. The poplars are in a position where we're not going to be able to harvest them until the springtime. Very tempted to just put corn in those fields and plough them up. Maybe the field that we're planning to put corn in, we could put. It's a good question. I'm not sure which field we're planning to put corn in this year, but. Maybe put poplars in there and switch our 2 poplar fields over to that. What does the corn follow? Let's have a quick look. So again, into our menu here, and corn follows barley. So this field here, field 41, is due to be our cornfield for the year. And I'm tempted to just put the poplars in here this year so that they are winter ready. And then the next year, what we could do is switch back to the poplars on the other fields that we've got, or just abandon them completely. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on this. Should we try and get it so that next winter we have a big field of poplars to do again as a winter crop? There we go. We'd need to we'd need to plant them in as soon as the ground thaws, or actually probably plant them in now. If we had a warm enough first week of winter, I think we could probably plant the poplars now, and they'd be in, and they'd germinate in the spring, and they'd be ready by the next winter. Would be a good use of our time over winter action. Whoa. Stay in there, thank you. So connect that up, lift it up, and empty it out. Yeah, if we have a look at this, while this is unloading, we can plant poplars any time up to the end of today, really. They take 5 degrees C to germinate, so yeah, I think actually, and the seed is low frost resistance. Oh wow, and there's 0 frost resistance for the matures. So yeah, we need to be a little bit careful when we want to be planting our poplars in the when it's medium, and try and get everything done by the end of the autumn, really. So that's, yeah, looking at that, we start to get stuff frozen early winter. Their resistance is not quite what I thought it was, interestingly enough. We can harvest them in the rain, but it's that day 3 winter thing. We want to get those ideally harvested early winter, so that we can then sell them unload that, and this should give our pigs enough straw. Wow, we do not have anywhere near enough wheat for our chickens at the moment, but yes, so this, or enough straw for our pigs. I think what I'll do though is I will get these 2 bits completed off camera, so that those are fully done, and then we can just go and sell the canola, because I don't want that to go on too long with our animal stuff today. Snowblower is empty. So yeah, lots of planning on what we're going to do going forwards happening in today's video. Just trying to get our bearings as we get towards the end of the autumn and go into winter. There we are. It's getting things to harvest at the right time for us, so that we can do the other bits and pieces. There we go. Down. And off. Right, so that is that done. Let's head back to our main shed, and we'll drop this off. And I think, yeah, our tractor is over that way, so we'll head over there and pick that up. Because we need to do this. So yeah, as I say, let me know your thoughts on that. It would take forever to harvest that field. I'm kind of wondering. I think actually one of the best things for us to do is going to be to work out what our profit from the bales was or is, because it's been nearly a year since we harvested those bales. Let's get this round this corner. There we go. Right, so we have how much canola? We have 46,000 litres. This is going to be 3 trips to sell this. There we go, 100%. And where is the best place for us to sell our canola right now? So that's our canola. Which grain sell point? Now they're pretty much the same. But both the main sell points on here are called the same thing, which gets really confusing for when you're doing contracts. Now it looks like it's the southern one we want for selling. And interesting, looking at this, potatoes and sugar beets are at a good, have got high demand. Is it for potatoes or sugar beet? It's for neither. It's for... Okay. It's for sugarcane, which you really wouldn't grow on here. And you really can't grow on here with our current geo that we have. So, yeah, we're going to head south. Yeah, I'm going to cover that. Head down the road. And, yeah, it's a roadway. Not down there. Oh, there is that. Wow. That's field 18, that access there. We want to go down... I think it's actually more up to the corner of 19, but we should be able to get at it this way. So we'll head along the road here, and we want to take the first right, which I think is, yeah, it's just here between fields 6 and 9. And it's important we get the right turning, because I've got caught out before here. So round here, and then it's almost an immediate right after that. And this is the main farm on this map in here, which is quite a nice yard, that. I think that's the main yard. Yeah, that is the main yard. That we've never used on here. But it's, yeah, it's really quite a nice yard. And then we've got a turn that I always miss, pretty much. And that is just on the corner here. Because I expect that farm there to be right beside me, and it's not. Sheep field here. And then into here. And yeah, and this would work as a yard. This, I think it actually has a grain store or something. It has something here. I think actually that's lime, isn't it? But yeah, it has a shed here with a workshop, and so this sell point would actually work as a good yard for somebody as well. But that is where we want to tip the canola, and how much we're making off our first trailer full. Based on the fact that we're going to pay off as much loan today as we can. 21,700 litres gives us £28,000. That is absolutely brilliant. That will take us 3 trips on this. Is going to take us probably about 65 to 70,000. So it's not going to be enough to get us under that 100,000, which would be very nice. But we have so much crop still to sell that I don't think that's going to be a problem. So head back up to the farm, and we'll get another load, and we'll see how much we end up with once I've transported all of this. We've got the final 3,268 litres of canola here. We're coming back up to the sell point. We're up to 58,147. So we made 57,000 odd so far. I think this might add up to another 4,000 maybe onto this. Yeah, we'll make 60,000 in total, roughly, just over. We'll give that a check before we go, though. There we are. That will tip that. And that gives us, yeah, another 4,331. That takes our total today to how much in sales? So new vehicles 39,000. So we've easily paid for our new piece of equipment. 61,868. I am going to repay a whole load of that. I just want to check how many leased vehicles we still have, because I don't think we've got that many. Yeah, we've got those two. So not a massive cost in leasing between those two, especially as they have just both been sat there today. So let's repay a load of our loan. We're going to repay pretty much as we can, because we know if we have trouble at the moment, we can always borrow a little bit of money. We're down to 125,000, but we do have all of this crop. We've got 87,000 of wheat, 68,000 of barley, 10,000 of oats, although we didn't do oats this year, so I think that's sitting in one of the spare storage facilities. Same for the sunflowers, because we didn't do those this year, and same for the soybeans. 77,000 litres of corn and 268,000 litres of sugar beets. So we've got a lot of stuff to sell. We should blaze past that 125,000, I think. So, yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. That is great. We are in a fantastic position here on Charwell now. We're going to get started on our winter stuff next time. Probably going to see if we can cultivate that field. Or set that off cultivating that field. For now, though, I'm going to leave this video here. So, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.